President Trump scoring a major victory in the plan to repeal and replace Obamacare.
That's right, Ainsley. And our next guest offered a key amendment that ultimately helped collect enough Republican votes to pass the bill. New Jersey Congressman Tom MacArthur, as in the MacArthur Amendment, is joining us live from our nation's capital. Congressman, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Could you
Good morning.
briefly explain what the MacArthur Amendment is?
Well, it does two critical things, three really. One, it restored the essential health benefits back to the federal standard, but then it does two things. It balances the need to make sure that people that are vulnerable, people with pre-existing conditions, continue to have coverage, which is a commitment that we made and that I made. And two, it allows everyone else's premiums to come down, which is a commitment that the last administration, President Obama, made, and it unfortunately has been a total failure. Premiums have skyrocketed, and now we have 23 million people that simply can't afford it, and millions more at risk of losing what they have today. So that's what I was balancing.
Congressman, you're the best guest to have on this morning because you have a lot of personal stories that you're carrying with you there to the Hill. Tell us about your daughter and your dad and your background in insurance.
Well, I think it's the personal side that influenced me the most. The insurance side helped me to think through some solutions, but I watched my dad my whole life work 3 jobs to pay off medical bills because I lost my mom when I was 4 and he didn't have insurance. And I know what that's like because I've seen it firsthand. I don't want any American to have to endure the lack of insurance. And then fast forward to my young days as a father. Our first daughter, was born with very complicated medical issues, a lot of surgeries, and she only lived 11 years. She totally changed our life, and you know, in addition to the emotional devastation of losing a child, we had over $1 million worth of medical bills, and I had insurance. But a lot of things didn't get covered. We didn't have much money in those days, and so this is important to me. And I know there's a lot of fear in America. That, for me, yesterday shouldn't be a day about cheering or jeering. We have to be sober about this. Americans are afraid, and we need to help them understand that what we're doing here is trying to first save a part of the insurance market that is really collapsing rapidly. And our commitment is that people with pre-existing conditions will be covered, but we're doing it differently than the Affordable Care Act, and we're doing it in a way that doesn't put that burden on every other policyholder to the point where they can't afford insurance.
Well, Congressman, you clearly have a heart for this issue, and I just wish some folks across the aisle would reach across and help a little bit more, but not the case. You still got it across the finish line. Congressman Tom MacArthur, thank you for your effort and for joining us this morning.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.